Yeah, we love London, mate. We love her. She's brilliant.
You do.
What is about London that? Because I would probably I've not trying to blow up my head. I've been to quite a lot of countries, quite a lot of cities. I still consider London one of the best cities in the world. It's up there.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure you'd agree.
Yeah.
Why do you reckon we think it's the best, one of the best cities?
It's just like where it's at. I always say it's where it's at. Like, I don't know, everything is here. It's so accessible.
Everything you need is here.
Yeah, I don't know. I just think that the question people say like, oh, yo, what uni you going to? I'm like, yo, I'm staying in London.
Anywhere in London.
Because I might as well. It's where it's at, honestly. Opportunities, lifestyle,
fashion, culture.
Yeah, fashion, community, literally everything is here.
It's just got so much life about it. But then there's also, you get them spots that are nice and lovely and calming, but like, it's got so much life and energy behind it.
Yeah. London's always alive, no matter what time.
Always.
3 o'clock.
Always.
Go down my road, fam, I'm telling you, I'm counting about 40 people. Like, it's alive. Maybe even more. Yeah, it never sleeps, really. There's always something happening.
100%. City never sleeps.
Yeah.
It's very cool.
There's bare shit to do. Yeah.
The history as well behind it. Like, when I was a kid, I used to love like going with my family to things like Tower Bridge and that, and the amount of history we have is nuts. Like, compared to some countries barely have any history. The amount of history the UK, like England, has is insane. Like, crazy.
Like, yeah, all these old buildings still around.
Exactly. I think London are really good at preserving what they can.
Yeah.
Obviously, we're still trying to develop, and there is still a lot of new stuff being built and stuff. But we're good at preserving the important stuff, which is good.
Yeah.
Because some other places would probably just chuck it away and be like, yeah, literally. Cool. We've got the pictures. No, we're good at preserving, which is very cool. It's a beautiful city as well. Like, every time I'm there, I'm just like, it's just such a lovely.
You see the sky, even the sky right now. I can't lie.
I'm just looking.
It's a nice type of like blue. It's like a great. It's nice. It's so nice.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. It's London, man.
That is crazy. We're recording this at 9 p.m. The sky is still blue. That's nice.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's crazy.
It's a gradient from like kind of light blue to like greenish. It's weird.
Yeah,
but it's nice. It's
cool.
a nice color. Nice color.
Okay, so obviously you said you can go down your street and count 40 people. You are currently in London. You have always lived in London. What's it been like for you, having grown up in London? Because I always think like going to schools in London and stuff, I don't know how different it is, but like, how was it growing up in London and living your whole life in London?
I mean, obviously I don't know anything different. So
yeah,
for me, it's just normal. How to describe it? Because I don't know any different, you know? It's just growing up was, I know people say, oh, like, it's expensive, but once again, I don't know any different because I've never lived anywhere else. And I'm just used to London prices. Obviously, central price is a different thing. Away, 100% different thing. But I don't know, growing up, school, normal. I don't know, take the bus to school. Secondary?
I reckon school would still be normal. It's just like, as you said, like, city never sleeps, so living somewhere that's always on the move, always on the go.
Yeah.
Like, for me, it's crazy because I've always grown up in the countryside. That's just always that's where I am now. I say, walk on to my sheepdom out there, like, yeah. It's just it's not as lively, and it's like schools are probably similar and stuff, but like I can imagine being in a city as a kid, like living in a city as a kid. It's crazy.
Yeah, for me, it's just
normal for you.
Yeah,
but it must have been fun though. Do you not think, oh, I did this and I'm so glad I was able to do this as a kid, and having that opportunity because you lived in London?
I don't know if it's any different, honestly. Like, the only difference would be just like the hustle and bustle and just like noise and people.
Has that never annoyed you?
Nah, not at all. I'm used to it. Yeah. So used to it. Just hearing that noise, I kind of like it. It's just there now.
Yeah.
You know when you hear noise for like ages, it's just like...
I could open my window now and hear wind, leaves, a couple birds, and that's it.
Yeah.
Like that's it. And yeah. So I think like the noise wouldn't annoy me though. That's like I'm living I got my place in London now, but where I actually my flat is a bit of a quiet street, but there's still cars going past, which I'm not really that used to. Cars going past and like, people walking past all the time, like the window. Yeah. Which I'm not really used to. But it's still cool. I like it. I don't know.
Yeah. I think, there's always something to do. And there's always noise, which if I go away, if I go somewhere else, like my nans or even my uncles, my brothers, who live
here,
basically countryside, it's just different. It's just like hella quiet. I remember like for a couple years, I never heard a police car where my nan lives. Like when I was young, I never heard one. And it'd be like, I would hear it and be like, yo, what the fuck? Like what's happened in big area? Like, like why is there police? What's happened? This is not normal. And I'd literally count them. I'd be like, I've stayed there for a week. I'd be like, oh, this week I heard 1. This week I heard 2. And it's crazy because it's just, you don't hear it. You don't hear noise. Really.
I don't really hear sirens a lot. If I hear sirens close by here, it's always like, oh, wonder what's happened. Rather than just being like, oh, it's a siren. But if I'm walking around in London, I'd be like, okay, sirens.
Sirens are everywhere.
Yeah.
Everywhere.
That's like your equivalent to birds tweeting, mate. That's like, it's just... Fully. But like here, you never hear sirens unless like, oh, you do, but like it's on the rare occasion and you like, it's an interesting one.
We're like, oh, yeah. But yeah, it's just a noise. I'm so used to the noise, really.
I feel like growing up in London must have been fun, but I'm kind of happy that I had London as a place to like, I was at home and like, oh, sick, we get to go to London today. Like as a kid, like it was like a fun day out to like get the train up to London and stuff like that, like having that separation.
Yeah. I feel
that's your home. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. My mate, Jackson, he used to work in London and he absolutely hated it because of the noise, because of how like, because of the hustle and bustle, because of everything that happens. It's just like so fast paced and just so many people. And he would love when he gets home. He would get home and be like, yo, this is peaceful. And where he lives as well, where my brother lives, it's very quiet. It's very quiet. Outside of London. But yeah, hella quiet. But yeah, I don't know.
I know, I just thought it's nice. I've always found it nice having that separation.
Yeah.
But now I'm gassed that I'm actually there. Like, as I said like a million times, give it a couple of weeks and I'm going to be up there properly. But like, it's just now that I've had so long of it being a place I can go up to and it's an exciting day out, I just can't wait to actually be there fully now.
Yeah.
Like it's getting more and more normal now. Like I'm now going up to London every week. Yeah. Where like when I was little, I'd only ever go up there if my family was going, if I was going with my family. I think the first time I ever got the train to London by myself is when I went to go meet you for the first time. Pretty sure that was the first time I ever got the train to London by myself.
So I guess other than that, there was like no need.
Right? Yeah. What am I going to do?
Like, yeah, what are you doing? By yourself in London?
I went to London for like days out with my family. I didn't have any friends in London. Like what friends am I going to have in London? I went for like auditions for acting, but because I was under 18, I had to have a chaperone with me. So my mum always had to come with me anyway. So like, I never had a reason to go by myself until I had a friend that lived in London. It's Mr. T, lesson 3.